Hey there everyone, I'm Dresden, and welcome back to another episode of Driving Until Destroyed. This is the start of the sort of real upload schedule. Every Monday, hopefully, and maybe some random uploads thrown out in the week. We're going to start off with this, the Gavril H Series H15 Police Team Support, Police Transport Van. I can't read. I'm hoping that this, with it being a police vehicle, will be fairly strong, fairly hardy. That's how they tend to be anyway. So it has 230 horsepower, weighs 2.5 tons, metric tons, that is. And we're going to see how it does. It's quite slidey, which I don't mind. It's like a drift car, kind of. Also, I don't remember how to turn on the lights. I don't feel like trying to figure it out. So, we're not going to worry about it. We've already shattered some glass. That's okay. We don't need the glass. Let's try and take this jump. Nice. Okay. I mean, it could have been worse. We might have sort of collapsed that front right suspension. I'm not positive. I know that this thing is just bouncy at the best of times. Ooh. It really absorbs bumps, but I think we have kind of collapsed some of the suspension. I mean, this thing should be fairly strong, but it's also probably theoretically cheaply made so that they can make many for the police of Belasco City. Belasco is probably, I don't know. Yeah, not bulletproof glass or anything though. I mean, it's not a SWAT van, so I guess it doesn't really need bulletproof glass. It would also be a lot heavier if it had bulletproof glass. Let's try and take this jump as flat as we can. Ooh. Actually, that was like perfect jump. Slow down a little for the whoops. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We have one more painful jump this lap. This is probably the most painful if we mess it up. We're gonna see how we go about it. Uh-oh. Oh, actually, that's better than it could have been. It's honestly, it might be better than it landing on its wheels. If it landed on its wheels, we probably would have collapsed something. It landing dead on its side actually took the blow away from any important parts. The drive shaft, the wheels, steering, suspension, anything like that. That's probably the best outcome we could have had besides it landing directly on its roof. I would much rather land on the side of the roof than I would wonkily on the wheels, or sometimes in general on the wheels. I'm not actually in this vehicle, so at the end of the day, if it crushes the roof in, I'll be fine still. I'm sitting behind my monitor with a controller. So, you know. One lap, 1.5 miles. A lap is about 1.5, 1.6 miles. Sometimes, like, I think one of the vehicles last episode, we ended up completing a lap in 1.8 miles. I don't really worry about how far it makes it on the lap, because the wheel distance traveled is what wear and tears the engine. So, if we have a lot of wheel spin, it's doing more damage to the engine than driving forward steadily. So, if the wheel spin counts towards total distance, that's fine, because it's wearing and tearing on the engine the same, no matter what the distance is. I don't know if we have enough speed to make this jump now. Oh, we do. Ooh, good landing. Ow. Good landing, but a hefty one at that. Not too bad, though. Take this little jump here. I don't know if we'll ever really make this jump in any vehicle. It's just a big bump. But the dirt and the water and the mud really help, you know, slow it down. So it doesn't really do too much damage to it. It's just kind of annoying. We've lost the driver door. Passenger door is about to go. Somehow it's being held on by the door latch. That's the only thing holding that entire door on is the latch right now. The hinges are gone and everything else is gone except for the single latch that latches it onto the rear door, it looks like. Not even onto the body. Which doesn't make sense. I don't know how it's still on there. Okay, can we make this jump? I think we'll make it. Yup. And okay landing. Could have been better, could have been worse, you know? Just okay. Ooh, big bumps. Yeesh. Alright, I mean, we're still going. We're not. I don't think we're overheating at all. We haven't broken our gas tank. We haven't really broken anything. We're just kind of trucking along. Ooh, heavy landing. Still going though. I mean, I'm impressed. I did say it's a police van. It should be fairly strong, but dang. Especially for supposedly an American-made vehicle. If you didn't know, Gavriel is Ford in the BeamNG universe. So any of the Gavriel vehicles are, you know, Ford. I think Brucko is Dodge, Hirochi is Honda, you know, or Subaru. I think it's Honda. Like that sort of thing. So impressive for a Ford. Then again, they tend to be hefty, they just don't tend to be super reliable, so take that as you will. It's definitely hefty, but over time this thing would grind to a halt. Yeah, okay, 2 laps. Not bad. I think this thing's now in second place, just straight up. Just from those 2 laps. It's either second or third, I can't remember particularly. I think first is 5 point something miles, 5.6, 5.9, something like that. And that I think was 3 laps. And the steering was the ending of that vehicle. Oh. Okay, okay. We still almost drive in a straight line. The driver can no longer see, but thankfully I'm not in the driver's seat, so I don't really need to worry about that very much. Yeah, I'm impressed. Start to be a little less careful on the vehicle because it can obviously take a beating. Ooh. No, I thought that was going to be bad on that rear right, but not really. It's still just handling everything pretty well. Handling everything with ease. Though it's angled up, I think the steering wheel is getting close to your dad bod belly at this point. Okay. And I think we have enough speed again. Ooh, just barely. We're definitely losing power. Which, I mean, we've clonked this thing on the ground enough. I would think we're losing power at this point. And we, in fact, are losing power. Not a lot, though. I mean, it's not super noticeable. It's definitely a little slower of a vehicle at the moment. But it's not even that bad. Ooh. Yeah, I thought that would be bad. That clonk on the ground with the engine was rough. Engine damage. Now we're definitely low on power. It's a crack in our engine block or something. I mean, still though. Okay, yeah. Definitely down on the power. At this point, we're losing compression, I'm sure. I don't think we're overheating yet, though. Ooh, rear left suspension's collapsed. Oh, it's back? Wait. Yeah, it's collapsed. I mean, it's back, it's working, but it's gotten very, very soft. So something's not right. And see how it's kind of jittery? Yeah. This thing definitely doesn't have 230 horsepower still, but it's got enough to drift it. So, oh, steering's gone bad in that front left. Not the worst at all, but it's definitely not as good as it once was. It's okay. It's whatever. Let's take this jump nicely. Okay, well, nicely enough. So, oh, I don't actually need to flip it. Now comes the question. Rear wheel drive? Yep. And that suspension's collapsed enough. Actually, look at how collapsed all the suspension is. That side's fine. I don't think we're going to pass the speed limit, but I'll see if it can make this jump. Our speed limit's 20. If we can't get over 20 miles an hour consistently, then it's out. And, I mean, it is picking up speed. The bumps definitely don't help. Also, we're going to end up overheating at some point soon. Can we hit 20? I think we can hit 20. That's 20. That was our speed limit. It can make it to 20 still. It's still in. if you look on the right side, bottom right, you'll see we are beginning to overheat. Our coolant is now overheating. I mean, I'm full throttle right now, and that engine's like flopping around in the engine bay. Not even connected anymore. Yeah, I don't know. We might make it to this jump. I don't think we'll make it up. Oh, piston rings damaged, engine torque reduced. We are losing power. Big time. 17, 18, 19, 20. Oil is overheating. Head gasket's blown. We actually made it over that ramp, which is impressive. Here's where we come to a halt. Can no longer move forward. And if I hold down the throttle, we're gonna end up blowing the engine up. And there it goes. Engine's gone. 5.4 miles. That's pretty hefty. That's a good distance. Thankfully, the next two vehicles I have lined up for this episode, I'm not sure are gonna make it very far. So, 5.4 miles is pretty good. I'm impressed. I think choosing a police vehicle was a good shout, and we'll see if it sticks with the other police vehicles that will run later on in the series. But yeah, on to the next vehicle for this episode. See if it can do this well. Probably not. Alright, and I think y'all are going to like this one. Next up, we have the Lego Sport V8. This is from the Lego Car Demo mod that I downloaded a long time ago. And I'm sure the Lego vehicles are in full force now, but this is like... I downloaded it when the Lego mod came out, pretty much. So, you know, it's pretty old. This has 498, almost 500 horsepower and weighs 1.5 tons. Whoa! Holy cow, it's loud. Ow. So suspension is none. Could you tell? Yeah, so if you couldn't tell, no suspension on this puppy. And every Lego bit will fall off. It all has physics. This is gonna be really difficult to drive. I don't think we'll make it a mile. Just a hunch. I think we're gonna die pretty fast. But you know, we're gonna see how this goes. Oh gosh, I don't even know. I'm expecting this to go poorly. Uh-oh. Ow. 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 Okay. So every crash is very violent with this thing too, it seems like. We've lost much of the car. Our steering, I don't think, is right. Okay. Over rev risk. We're gonna overheat very fast. Coolant overheating already. Oh my gosh. I don't think we're making it a mile, folks. Oh, she done? Nope, she's back. She is back. Come on, a mile. 1 mile. Give me a mile. Just one, that's all I'm asking. We're gonna get there. Yeah, we've got a mile. I think. I don't know how many yards a mile is. We're really starting to overheat bad though. Head gasket damage. There's a mile. She gave me a mile. Okay. Take the jump. Get as far as we can. Oh, 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 ow. Ow. Ah. Yeah, I don't know if we can even move. Nope, we're done. Ah. As you can hear, the engine's over there. Wonder if I can throw the engine. Oh, I just broke it. Well, folks, yeah, so that's that one. 1.2 miles actually, surprisingly, ties it with some other vehicles. So, considering it didn't have suspension and it was very weak, that's not the worst that it could have done. Anyway, on to the third and final vehicle for this episode. Alrighty, and finally we have this, the Hirochi Arata Sport Turbo. Not sure on this one. I mean, I talked about it with the pre-runner that we ran, and really any vehicle that we run that has big exposed tires like this can do well. It's designed for pre-running, but I'm worried about the jumps. The jumps and all the bumps and all that junk, because these wheels, while looking good, getting a lot of grip on dirt and traveling well in like potholes and stuff, are so exposed that I am worried they'll just snap. I don't want that to happen. Uh-oh. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about here? Picking up what I'm putting down? Landed just wrong on that wheel, and it's gone. Uh-oh. Pulled off the skid plate. Don't need that. Ooh, ouch. You know what? That'll actually help us turn right. As much as I hate to say it, that rear wheel facing that direction. Of course, I do believe this is rear-wheel drive. It might be all-wheel drive. I don't know. It looks like our we're in rear-wheel drive mode though, because that bottom right, the transfer case, I believe, is unlocked, which means that it should just be rear. But I don't know. I mean, it might run well though. 186 horsepower, under a ton. I meant to say that earlier, but I didn't. Usually I say that when we start. Oh yeah, don't roll over, please. So turning left is gonna be, well, I mean, yeah, turning left is gonna be harder than turning right, I think. Yeah, we kind of just drift to the right. Oh, bad, bad. This thing looks like an egg when it doesn't have wheels. It's a straight egg. Okay. Now, if we lock that transfer case, yeah, even if we turn that way, we've got a donut machine. Well, who would have thought that this would be the one to not make it a mile, huh? That was terrible. That was really, really bad. But like, as I say, having vehicles with open wheels on this course is not exactly a good thing, as this has just proven. Two jumps were landed poorly, and 2 wheels fell off. I mean, it's hard to aim the jumps, and at the end of the day, this is a test of me driving the vehicles, not just the vehicles, and me driving the vehicles said, no, you don't like wheels on your right side, so I guess that's how it is. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button here, hit that red subscribe button, and the bell icon down below to get notified when I upload. Yeah, leaderboard is linked in the description. It's a Google Sheet. Go ahead and open that, and check out what place all these vehicles ended up in regards to the other 24 vehicles, 21 vehicles, something like that at this point. I don't know. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, and I said that already. So, until next time, this has been Dresden, and goodbye.